Hello friends, good morning. Hello friends, good morning. Hope you all are fine. Today, 3rd March 2025, Monday. What are the different news that come along the different stocks? Let us discuss about the stock in news today. Uh, Previously, I have already discussed that every morning between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I often come in just bringing the news to you. So you have to be ready in the morning time in order to get the news on the stocks. Friends, stock in news today is relevant, is very significant, is very important for those who are investors. They have got stocks in their portfolio, stocks in their holding, in order to get the information and in order to track the performance of those stocks. This is very important live session, and you do not have to miss it because information are very important. And if you are an intraday trader, the news is if the news is good and technicals are showing bullish, then keeping certain stop losses, you can buy it. And if the news is bad, then as an intraday trader, if the technicals are showing bearish, then keeping certain stop losses, you can sort it, you can sell in the intraday. So friends, and one more suggestion I want to give you for intraday traders basically, because I myself are intraday trader. In intraday trading, always pick those stocks, keep in the mind, always pick those stocks who are in future and options. In future and options, there are more than 200 stocks. You can take the list from the Google, and on those stocks only you have to do intraday trading, because on those stocks you will be safe. There will be the very less chance of manipulation. So friends, let us begin. Stocks in news today. What are the different news there are in the stocks today, and short synopsis we shall be doing for the market today as well. Yesterday I had already uploaded daily forecast where I had discussed about the trend of the market today as per the data and information. So there were different data and information which were released from different sources that reflect the trend of the market. Good morning, Javed sir. Trend of the market. And if you have gone through that video, I hope you have understood that what type of trend would be there in the market today. So friends, I'm going to begin stocks in news today. What are the different news in the stocks today? Those viewers who have not yet subscribed my channel, I request you to subscribe the channel, and also please press the bell icon so that whenever I upload video shorts and live session, then definitely you will get the notification of it and your knowledge and information get updated. So friends, now in very short time we are going to start the stock in news today. You can track the information for your holding. You can do intraday trading by the help of the information. How to trade by the help of the information, I have already discussed about this. Again I repeat, if you are an intraday trader, and the news is good, then what you have to do, if the news is good, you have to go to the technical charts, and if the chart is showing bullish, then you can, by keeping certain stop loss, you can buy it in intraday. And if you are an intraday trader and the chart is showing bearish, then by keeping certain stop losses, you can sell or short the certain stocks. So friends, hope you all are fine today, and those who have not watched my video yesterday, daily forecast one, where I have discussed what will be the trend in the market today, my daily video, if you see of daily forecast, you will be knowing what are the different data and information that may impact the market in that particular day. So friends, let us begin the stocks in news today without delay. So friends, Monday, March 3rd, 2025, the Indian stock markets today are expected to be driven by India's quarter third GDP that already I discussed in my daily forecast video yesterday. GDP has been released 6.20%, but that is below the estimate of RBI. RBI had estimated 6.80%. Despite, in comparison to the last quarter, September quarter, it has increased. In the September quarter, it was 5.40%. And it is right now 6.20, but below the estimate, friends. So the Indian stock markets today are expected to be driven by India's quarter third GDP data released last week, coupled with FII's continuous selling of Indian equities, Trump's tariff plans, you better know, and upbeat global cues, along with February manufacturing PMI scheduled for release today. At 7:30 a.m., GIFT Nifty futures were trading at 22,370, around 90 points ahead of Nifty futures last close. That means there is probability of gap up today in the market. But what will be the trend? After gap up, what will be the trend in the market? After opening, what will be the trend in the market? For that, to keep a view towards the market as per the data and information, you see 5 to 10 minutes video is there. Yesterday, daily forecast video, you can go through there and you can see that and you can keep the view in the market. So friends, monthly sales data of auto sector has been released. I again repeat, monthly sales data of auto sectors have been released. Now we shall be discussing what are the different auto sectors stocks that have released the data, and as per that data, they will react in the today's market. You can view on it. So friends, let us begin. The first stock in the auto sector is the Maruti Suzuki India. Maruti Suzuki India reported a marginal year-on-year increase in total sales, reaching 1,99,400 units in February. Last year, the company sold 1,97,471 units. So slight increase is there, not so much. Domestic passenger vehicles sales were 1,60,791 last month, compared to 1,60,271 cars units in the previous year in the same period. It means only around 500 something units have been increased in the domestic passenger vehicle. Not so much increment is there. Sales of mini segment cars declined to 10,226 units, down from 14,782 units last year. So there is the decline. Domestic passenger vehicles number has been increased, but mini segment. In the mini segment cars, it has declined from 14,782 to 10,226. Compact car sales increased to 72,942 units from 71,627 units the previous year. Utility vehicles recorded sales of 65,033 units last month, up from 61,234 units earlier. So friends, it is so and so news for the Maruti Suzuki India. Not so much exciting news. Sandeep Kumar sir, good morning. How are you? Sir, you can keep my WhatsApp number. You will WhatsApp me. I shall be guiding you for your trading. No doubt. Sandeep sir, my WhatsApp number is 9956593657. Those who want to learn stock market, want to learn trading investment, you can contact me. My WhatsApp number is 9956593657. So next auto stock, already I have told you auto sectors have released their monthly sales data. First one I have already discussed, Maruti Suzuki India. The next stock is Mahindra and Mahindra. Mahindra and Mahindra reported a 15% year-on-year increase in total sales, very good, reaching 83,702 units in February. The automaker sold 72,923 units in February last year. In the utilities vehicle segment, the company sold 50,420 vehicles in the domestic market, representing a 19% growth compared to 42,401 units in February last year. So friends, it is very good news for the M&M. You can keep eye on it. Very good growth. Exports surged. Exports increased to 3,061 units last month, a 99% increase over 1,539 units in February 2024. So very good news, friends. You can keep eye on M&M. The price may boom up. Chances is very high. Total tractor sales for the company stood at 25,527 units last month compared to 21,672 units in the same period last year. February exports reached 1,647 units. So friends, M&M news is very good. You can keep eye on it. So friends, I have discussed two stocks, Maruti Suzuki India and Mahindra and Mahindra. Now let us go to next stock, Tata Motors. Already I have told you auto sectors have released their monthly sales data yesterday, and today we are discussing that sales data. Maruti Suzuki India have slight growth, but M&M has very significant growth. Good news for M&M. Next stock is Tata Motors. The company reported an 8% year-on-year decline in domestic and international sales, totaling 79,344 units in February. The auto major sold 86,406 units in the same month last year. So the sale of Tata Motor has declined. That is the bad news for the Tata Motor. Total domestic sales fell 9% to 77,232 units last month, down from 84,834 units in the previous year. According to a regulatory filing by Tata Motors, overall passenger vehicle sales, including electric vehicles, decreased by 9% to 46,811 units compared to 51,321 units a year ago. So, very not so good news for the Tata Motors holders. The news is bad of Tata Motors. Monthly sales data. Total commercial vehicle sales dropped. Commercial vehicle sales has also been dropped by 7% year-on-year, reaching 32,533 units in February. So friends, Tata Motor news is not so good. M&M slightly good. Sorry, M&M is significant, very good news. And in auto sector, Maruti Suzuki India have slight growth. Next auto sector stock is ISR Motor. The company reported a 19% year-on-year rise in total sales. Very good news for the ISR Motor as well, reaching 90,670 units in February. Last year, the company sold 75,935 units in the same month. Domestic sales reached 80,799 units, up from 67,922 units in February last year, representing a 19% increase, according to a statement by Royal Enfield. Very good news for the Eicher Motor and M&M. Congratulations to them. According to a statement by Royal Enfield, exports also jumped by 23%, very nice, reaching 9,871 units last month compared to 8,013 units in February 2024. So Eicher Motor and M&M news are very good. Sales are very good. You can keep eye on it, friends. Friends, if you have skipped the news, if you have left the news, if you have left to hear the news, after the completion of the live session, I generally upload this video. You can go there and you can watch stock in news today. So next stock is Piramal Enterprises. Piramal Enterprises, in short form we write down PEL, symbolic form of stock exchange. Friends, the company said in an exchange filing on Friday that it had received a tax demand of rupees 1,502 crore, nearly $172 million, for the sale of its pharmaceutical business to Piramal Pharma in fiscal year 2021. A tax office in Maharashtra ordered the company to pay 18% GST on the deal. Piramal Enterprises stated that it has solid grounds to challenge the unjustified demand. The company sold its pharmaceutical business and related units to Piramal Pharma for rupees 4,487 crore in October 2020. So this is not good news for the Piramal Enterprises, friends. Mayur sir, good morning. How are you, sir? Friends, those who are new viewers to my channel, I request you to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you get my video shorts and live session notification immediately whenever I upload it. And I request you all, yesterday daily forecast video I have already uploaded to predict the trend of today's market, 3rd March 2025. 5 to 10 minute video is there that will give you the clear picture of the market today. You go and watch it, friends. Next stock is Hindustan Zinc. The Vedanta Group firm aims to double its metal production to 2 million tons per annum. Very good news, within the next 5 years. So growth plan is very nice of Hindustan Zinc, as announced by chairperson Priya Agrawal Hebbar. With India's expansion in its steel capacity and a strong focus on infrastructure, Hindustan Zinc is on track to double its production to 2 metric ton per annum by 2030. Very good news for the Hindustan Zinc. You can keep eye on it, friends, as our zinc plays a critical role in steel galvanization. Hebbar stated in a letter to shareholders. The company's current metal production capacity stands at 1.1 metric ton per annum. So friends, this is very good news for the Hindustan Zinc. It has planned to double its production capacity. Right now it is 1.10 metric ton per annum, and it has aimed to double it by 2030. So it will definitely impact its price, its market price, no doubt. Friends, next stock is Glenmark Pharmaceuticals. The company is recalling close to 15 lakh bottles of a generic medication used in treating attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in the US market, as reported by the US health regulator. It is not good news for the Glenmark Pharmaceutical because a defect has been found in the medication, generic medication. As reported by the US health regulator, Glenmark Pharmaceutical Incorporation USA, a subsidiary of the Mumbai-based drug maker Glenmark Pharmaceutical, is recalling around 76 lakhs bottles of atomoxetine capsules in multiple strength. The recall is due to CGMP deviations, according to the US Food and Drug Administration in its latest enforcement report. So this is not good news for the Glenmark Pharmaceutical holders. Next stock is Radico Khaitan. Friends, the company is optimistic about its luxury brands, including single malt Rampur and Jaisalmer Indian craft gin, expecting sales of rupees 500 crore in the next fiscal year. Managing Director Abhishek Khaitan stated that the company anticipates 8 to 9% volume growth and value growth of around 12 to 15%. So this is good news for the Radico Khaitan holders. Those who have Radico Khaitan, you can track on it. This is good news. Next news, friends, Bharat Petroleum BPCL. The Public Enterprises Selection Board struggled to find a suitable candidate for the top job at Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited and after HPCL, as most applicants were narrow specialists lacking the multidisciplinary experience needed to run a large organization. Last month, PESB interviewed a dozen candidates but found none suitable for the chairman and managing director role. PESB advised the administrative ministry to choose an appropriate course of further action for selection, including the search cum selection committee. According to the order, incumbent G. Krishna Kumar will retire as chairman and managing director of BPCL on April 30 this year. So friends, this is good news for the BPCL. Sorry, not good news for the BPCL because it is on the way in the path to get the good candidate, not received it. So it may have been problem in managing the organization. Next stock is friend Coal India. Coal India Limited recorded a marginal 0.9% decline in coal production in February. Not good news for Coal India holders. Compared to the year ago period, the company's coal production stood at 74.10 metric ton in February this fiscal, down from 74.80. The company's coal production stood at 74.10 metric ton. Friends, sorry, I was in phone right now. Coal India Limited recorded a marginal 0.9% decline in coal production in February compared to the year ago period. The company's coal production stood at 74.10 metric ton in February this fiscal, down from 74.80 metric ton in the corresponding month of the previous fiscal. Separately, it announced that non-power sector consumers will not have to pay the coal value worth 10 days of supply as financial coverage for the dry fuel received via rail transport, in an effort to streamline operations under the broader case of doing business initiative. In other news, Northern Coalfields, a subsidiary of Coal India, expects to achieve its production target of 139 million tons for the current fiscal year. So, friends, the actual data is negative, but in the days to come, it has very good optimistic view. NCL stated that it had produced 128.13 million tons till February and is hopeful of achieving the annual target. Next stock is Acme Solar. The company plans to invest rupees 17,000 crore on capital expenditure by 2026. Focusing on hybrid and round-the-clock renewable capacities. Very good news for the Acme Solar holders. Those who have Acme Solar, they can keep eye on it. Focusing on hybrid and round-the-clock renewable capacities. The company is also evaluating entry into the nuclear energy segment, though these plans are still at the drawing board stage. Next stock is Dalmia Bharat. The company announced plans to invest approximately rupees 3,520 crore in Maharashtra and Karnataka to add 6 metric ton per annum cement capacity. So Dalmia Bharat, the news of Dalmia Bharat is very nice. You can keep eye on it, friends. The good news for the Dalmia Bharat holders. The company through its subsidiaries will establish a 3.6 metric ton million ton per annum clinker unit and a 3 million ton per annum grinding unit at its existing Belgaum plant in Karnataka. It will also set up a new greenfield split grinding unit with a capacity of 3 million ton per annum in Pune, Maharashtra. With the expansion, Dalmia Bharat's total installed cement capacity will increase to 55.50 million ton per annum, considering the ongoing expansion of 2.90 million ton in Assam and Bihar. So this is good news for the Dalmia Bharat holders. You can keep eye on it. Next stock is National Mineral Development Corporation, that is the NMDC. The company registered a 17.80% increase in iron ore production at 4.62 million tons in February. The company had produced 3.92 million ton of iron ore in the corresponding month of the previous fiscal year, according to a filing with the BSE. The figures are provisional. Iron ore production in the April-February period rose to 40.49 metric ton, good news, compared to 40.24 metric ton in the year ago period. The sale of iron ore in February was 3.98 metric ton compared to 3.99 metric ton in the same month last fiscal year. So this is a moderate news, but the first one is good news for the NMDC. You can keep eye on it, friends. Friends, next stock is 197 Communication, that is Paytm. The company which operates the fintech Paytm brand received a so-called notice from the Enforcement Directorate, that means ED, for alleged violation of the Foreign Exchange Management Act, FEMA. Means there is the certain lapses in the foreign exchange activity of Paytm involving transaction worth over rupees 611 crore related to the acquisition of its subsidiaries. The alleged violations pertain to the company's acquisition of Little Internet Private Limited and Nearby India Private Limited, formerly Groupon, including certain directors and officers. Paytm stated that these violations occurred when these companies were not subsidiaries of OCL. Next stock is, friend, NLC India. NLC India Limited backed a contract. Good news for the NLC India. NLC India Limited backed a contract from SJVN, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam, to develop and operate a 200 megawatt wind power project. The project was secured through an e-reverse auction at a tariff of 3.74 per kilowatt. The project is said to generate 526 MU of clean green power each year, offsetting an equivalent amount of greenhouse gas emissions. The company said in a statement, NLCIL aims to achieve 10 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2030. So friends, it is good news for the LNC India. You can keep eye on it. So friends, till now I have discussed auto sector stocks and news and other stocks also. So friends, next stock is Adani Group's. The news regarding Adani Group. India's infrastructure focused Adani Group has revised plans for substantial investment in the United States. Financial Times reported on Sunday. According to the report, the conglomerate is reconsidering funding projects in nuclear power, utilities, and an East Coast port. The development, citing sources close to Gautam Adani, signals a renewed push for expansion in key sectors after a period of cautious investment. So this is good news for the Adani Group, friends. Next stock is Adani Green Energy. Adani Green Energy, the renewable energy arm of the Adani Group, on Friday announced that it has surpassed a record 12,000 megawatt of operational capacity. The company claims to be the first and only renewable energy firm in India to achieve this milestone. Next stock is Piramal Enterprises. Piramal Enterprises received a GST demand notice of rupees 15,000 2 crores, including tax, interest, and penalties. Not good news for the Piramal Enterprises from the Deputy Commissioner of State Tax, Maharashtra. According to an exchange filing on Friday, the penalty component amounts to rupees 83 crore. So, so friends, these are the stock in news today. Some news are good, some news are bad. You have to track on your holdings, whatever the stocks you have, friends. Next news is, friends, of TVS Motor. TVS Motor sales data. February total sales up 10% at 4.03 lakh unit against 3.68 lakh units last year. So this is good news for the TVS Motor. Next stock is, friend, NCC. NCC. Friends, this NCC company backs order worth rupees 218.82 crore in February 2025. So its order book has increased. Friends, another stock is Railtel Corporation. Railtel Corporation has received the work order from Madhya Pradesh State Electronics Development Corporation of rupees 37 crore 18 lakh 16,668. Also, the company received the work order from Katak Development Authority for work order amounting to rupees 26 crore 37 lakh 50,145. So this is good news for the Railtel Corporation. You can keep eye on it. The company will provide 14 units of billboard system, including hardware and AMC command control support for 3 years in various locations of Cuttack city, which is to be executed by July 11, 2025. So you can keep eye on the Railtel Corporation. Good news for the Railtel Corporation, friends. So friends, this is all about the stock in news today. Hope you are feeling good with these all informations that I have provided. If you are the long-term investor, you have to track the news for your stocks, definitely. And if you are a trader, intraday trader, already I have guided in this video that how to do the intraday trading by taking the information of news. If the news is good, and see the technical chart. If the chart is showing bullish, keep some stop loss and buy. And if the chart is showing bearish in the bad news, then keeping short in stop loss, you can short it, you can sell it, and do the intraday trading. Hope you all are fine. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Press the bell icon so that you can get the video shorts and live session notification whenever it is uploaded and whenever I'm there. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.